I know it's been a while. I'm trying to get on here more often, but I can't. I've been busy. What I'm going to talk to you about today is a very interesting event that took place right here in my kitchen. That's why I'm shooting it here. Right here, actually, you can't see it, but right here was where the counter is, and right behind me is where the sink is. And I was turned to the sink. All right. Well, this occurred Wednesday, last Wednesday. I'm shooting this today, Sunday, and Memorial Day weekend. So it's the pre-Memorial Day weekend Wednesday. Okay. I was cooking a chicken dinner. All right. I had a new recipe. It was balsamic vinegar and garlic and stuff. So what I do when I shoot, I take all my ingredients, everything that the recipe calls for, and I lay everything out. And as I use it, I put it away. Now, one of the ingredients was a bottle of wine, which I store literally on the other side of the kitchen. Okay? When I went to grab it, I grabbed the bottle of wine by the neck, pulled it out, nothing there, came and put it next to the rest of the other ingredients. Okay. Put it all together, cook it, we eat, everything's in the sink. I really clean the surface really well because it's chicken, and make sure that everything is done. Do the dishes, put the dishes in the dishwasher, which is on the other side of me. I turn around and there's an old American flag sitting here that we had in with the wine, sitting here on a counter on where the cutting board was and where a number of the ingredients were. Not close to where I put the wine. I literally jumped. I mean, really, I like, holy shit, what is it? I almost crapped my pants. Like, for some reason, I didn't expect it to be there. It wasn't there. I really cleaned up really well. Nothing was there. Matter of fact, I wasn't even sure where that flag was stored. So I just kind of ignored it for a few minutes. And I asked my wife, I said, where do we have that American flag? So it's over in the can by the wine. All right. So I go grab the bottle of wine, and I check to see if the bottle's sticky in some way where the flag could have stuck to it. Nope, not at all. There's no way I would have pulled that bottle of wine out by its neck, and that flag would have been stuck to it. Then I came over here, and for some reason, the flag was nowhere to be seen in that area. As I was cooking, as I was preparing the food, then all of a sudden, after everything is done, completely cleaned up, all of a sudden that flag showed up. Now, I check everything out. Where the flag was, I went over and checked to see, make sure, like I said, the bottle wasn't sticky. Just went over everything in my head. I'm a skeptic, as most of you who follow me know. I question everything. Well, I question this flag. I couldn't figure out who it was. Then it came to me. It actually started to come to me this morning. Back in the summer, back in last August, we went up to Fort William Henry in, it's on Lake George. It was a Revolutionary fort. And when I was there, I was videotaping. Actually, I was doing some stills and videotaping to see if I got any orbs, because we did this ghost tour. Nothing. Then we went downstairs where the surgery display is, and all of a sudden my camera just went out of focus. I couldn't get it back in focus. Tried to shut it off, turn it back on, still out of focus. Okay. So I continued to tape anyway, and then it finally came back in. I went to check that. That video was gone. I talked to the woman who runs the Fort Henry. I did a session with her. Become friendly, I really enjoyed talking to her. She said when she goes down there, her cell phone shuts off. Who knows where that video went? Okay, here's what happened. Now, I told her at one point, after we left, that in several months, I feel like the revolutionary soldiers are starting to gather. They don't like what's going on. Okay, now I live on a road, my road is Indian Hill Road. Up the street I have an Indian cemetery. They say it's the old sailor cemetery, and there was some Revolutionary War efforts here in this area. A lot, actually. It's the town of Yorktown. So that's when it came to me. That flag came from one veteran that I knew, my father. My father put that flag there, along with several others from the Revolution and from the other wars that occurred, from the people that lost their lives defending this country because they know we are in trouble here. We have a lot of issues right now. And that's why that flag was put there, to help ensure that things are going to be okay. I got a warm feeling about it. Look, I figure maybe there's a drawer right underneath the counter. Somehow that flag jumped out of the drawer. I'm telling you, there's no logical explanation for that flag after everything was done. Everything was cleaned up. The bottle of wine was put away. The flag was where it was. It didn't even move. But that flag made its way across the kitchen, about 20 feet, 10, 15 feet actually, onto this counter just before I was about to leave the kitchen. Okay, I have a lot goes on here in this house. I appreciate it, but usually it doesn't affect me. But this one really got to me, and I don't know why. At least I didn't know why. Now, I just told you why. You have to believe. You have to never give up. You have to always realize that the souls that are around us are here to help us. They're here to show us, guide us, and show us how to get through life. Have faith. Be skeptical. Yes, question everything, but not to the point where you dismiss everything. Be open-minded. Remember, folks, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Always remain hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. Please like and follow me. I'll talk to you soon, I hope. If you watch this before Memorial Day is over, have a great Memorial Day weekend. You all take care. Bye for now.